Today we're going to unbox and set up our AGRI-FAB tow broadcast spreader. Now on the box here it says that there's a video instruction guides available online. Okay, so we put in youtube.com/AGRI-FAB and let's see what happens. Well, here comes the video. Down here's a playlist, so I guess we will look up and see what we can find here. Our model is the 450530, so let's put that in up here. Spreader right here. Put that in there. Come down to AGRI-FAB here, and it says what's in the box and tools required. 1 minute 32 seconds. Okay, one initial complaint that I have about this, and that I read about this AGRI-FAB tow behind spreader, was this cheesy controller here controls the flow. And I read several bad reviews that talked about this thing just falling apart right off the bat. And one reason is that it's too long. It binds up to mount the thing. You got to really put a lot of pressure on this cable and this cheesy plastic housing to get this thing to even mount on here where they have it. So what I did is I decided to extend this thing. So I went and got a 1-inch pipe. It's the only thing that fits this thing, and I got a 1-inch pipe. I cut off a piece of 1-inch tubing off of an old computer stand, and that will go in here. Then this can mount on there, and we can mount this thing up, and it doesn't bind the cable, and in fact it brings it a little closer to the back of the tractor, and it operates a lot smoother. So it's just a terrible design. And then this thing here, I'm going to zoom in on this right here. This thing is just cheap, and I can see this thing just busting out of here one way or another. I mean, this is really crappy. Anyhow, I'm going to clamp this together. I'm going to JB this and put a little reinforcement over that to hold this thing together so it doesn't bust out. Project today, we're going to fill up this little AGRI-FAB tow behind spreader with our fertilizer, go over here on the yard and spread it out, and then we're going to wash it down with our RK67 rain gun from Irrigation King. There's a video on that, you can check that out too. So let's go ahead and get this loaded up. We'll get over there and spread it out. Make sure that the spreader door is closed down here. See, there it's open there. Make sure this thing stays shut. Put it in here. Okay, on the bag it said it's a 50-pound bag and covers 10,000 square feet. I wouldn't want to put any more than this in this hopper, just because the terrain we have is a little bit rough, and you don't want it bouncing out the fertilizer. And
Okay, so here's the final report on the AGRI-FAB toe behind spreader. It works, and it saves a lot of time and a lot of effort. I used to use one of those push spreaders, and man, it was a lot of work. And so, as cheesy as the controller was, you know, for 80 bucks, 85 bucks after I was done fixing it, so it wouldn't break, it worked good. And so I do recommend it. You can't get 85 pounds in it though. It's a 50-pound spreader. So anyhow, that's about it. So thanks for watching. Take care.